It's over. World War III will start tomorrow. Nothing we could do about it. Lithuanian women decided to end the war. Shame. Breaking. Lithuania refuses to make concessions on Russian goods transit through Kaliningrad. First post is Elsa of Arendelle saying Russia won't do shit. You sure hope so, don't you, Elsa? God, and you're rocking the NATO flag now too instead of the flag. God, you are literally that NPC meme taking out the COVID CPU and inputting the Protect Ukraine CPU. This dude says, there you are. I will crack your trip code one day. Yeah, to crack the trip code. It's probably something retarded like I suck dicks or something. I just can't believe Elsa's running the NATO flag. Just, the irony. Good to know that Elsa's just that much closer to becoming a Nazi, you know? Freely supporting the neo-Nazis now. We're getting them that much closer, guys. Soon they too will be part of us. Soon they too will want the destroyed. Where do you think Nazi femboys come from? They see the truth. This Brazilian says NATO won't do shit. America's era is over. The era of Russia. Elsa of Arendelle says she tries to make a joke about being an AI. You're not clever, Elsa. You're not fucking clever. Go fucking dilate. I guarantee you Elsa literally chopped her dick off. His dick off. Its dick off. There has to be I mean, sometimes I wonder if he's just sitting there dilating and he's just extremely pissed that he has to be dilating that day. So while he's dilating, he just posts on 4chan. Can you smell yourself right now, Elsa? I sure hope so. This dude says hard in your heart, Putin. This Brazilian's like, my dick is so hard right now, let's go, Putin. Destroy the United States Empire. We can only hope. I don't know, Salt. You really think this is gonna cause World War III, bro? I don't know, man.
And so European Union officials were drafting documents and trying to figure out a way to circumvent the 4th and 5th sanctions package. So we're getting all the paperwork together to provide an off-ramp and say, you know what, we're sanctioning Russia in all these ways, but when it comes to transporting Russian goods inside of Russia or within Russia, then there is the sanctions package does not need to be adhered to. We don't need to enforce it. In other words, the fact that Russia is transporting materials from the Russian Federation to Kaliningrad, which is also part of the Russian Federation, this should be seen as the transfer of goods inside, domestically within Russia, and so the EU has no right to enforce the sanctions package. They should not be enforcing the sanctions package. Well, it looks like Lithuania is not agreeing with the EU's step to de-escalate this situation. And we have the Lithuanian president who is coming out with a statement posted on his Facebook page where he is saying that Lithuania will not compromise on the transit of sanctioned goods to Kaliningrad. In other words, the EU's plan to provide an off-ramp for this Kaliningrad blockade escalation is not acceptable to Lithuania. So Gitanas Nausėda, who is the president of Lithuania, said that Lithuania will not make concessions on the issue of transit of sanctioned goods to Russia's enclave in Kaliningrad region. Quote, "It is perfectly clear that Lithuania must and will apply the EU sanctions. Lithuania must and will maintain control over the goods transported via its territory, and any corridors are out of the question, just as concessions to Russia are out of the question. The government should immediately begin consultations with the European Commission so that the imposed sanctions don't harm either the interests of Lithuania or international agreements. So Lithuania wants to escalate. Lithuania wants to continue to escalate this situation, even though the European Union is saying we don't want any part of this. The EU, rightly so, decides, you know, it's not worth it. It is not worth starting World War III over a blockade of Kaliningrad, which the Russians are going to circumvent anyway. So the EU decides that they're going to come up with an off-ramp. Yeah, the off-ramp throws Lithuania under the bus a bit, but because the EU is kind of saying it's not really our fault, Lithuania is just doing as we told them, okay, it kind of turns Lithuania into a little bit of a fool, but it averts World War III.
I don't know. Lithuania ain't enough, man. Lithuania won't give us our goods, nuke. Nah. I feel like Finland joining NATO would be more of a big deal than this, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know international politics well enough. This dude says, Elsa, you salty old cunt, where you been? Dude, Elsa always posts here, man. Elsa's been posting here for goddamn 5 fucking years. Goddamn piece of shit.
Watch out!
Soon, though. He's supporting Ukraine now, so, you know, we already got him supporting Nazis. Just a little longer and she'll be a part of us, guys. A little longer. We will assimilate you, Elsa. You will be assimilated. You will join us.